screw up the fiddle, come fiddler quick, I say. Dear sister, gay, never say me nay, say but yes, and we'll be jolly. Sit down and don't dawdle, caress thy silver string. Let the fiddle sing till the rafters ring, nor break it in thy folly. Thou sweatest a bath of brandy be thy solace, for underneath this roof is Berg's palace. Without question, 'tis thy profession meant to lead in pleasures far. Mid nymphs in their bevy no man can thee replace. When with force and grace thou dost interlace sweet notes in heavenly rapture, the young heart so heavy, entangled by thy snare, by the fiddle's air are released from care, every note a heart doth capture. Ah, then in a trice their little eyes are blinded, and girls more gay than wise to love are minded. Wilt thou thunder, a nymph in wonder, laughing to her pleasure fly? The fair I adore, sir, yet from their charms I plead. If I suddenly a bottle see, and yet I smile uneyed, a nymph in the grasses, red wine in glasses green. Each of these I ween is a feast I lean, I know not which way neither. Take wax to thy bow, from thy green case of leather, the wine stands all aglow, I'm drawn to either. Drain thy measure of woman's pleasure, drink and Fredman's gospel know.
Was ist das? Make way there on the water steps, fiddlers, shoeshiners, custom snoopers and sailormen. Hurrah! Put the herring tail on the tankard.
I thought the matches 6 bunches a farthing.
Shut your gob, you old witch. Out away, coal-heavers, washwomen, milkmaids. Your very good health, sir. Make way for Borvitz and his bass viol. Stand aside, herring packers, bakers' boys, peddlers, tailors, and bird catchers. Oh, and you, Miss Overseer, or Underseer, or what the hell other kind of a dockside seer you may be. Can't you give that blind old man a hand up with his hurdy-gurdy?
Stop shoving.
Smack his face for him. Make way for this gold-braided old gent in epaulets with his bears that dance a polska. Struth, Morvitz, but you are a sight. I recognize that wig. He's borrowed it from the shoemaker opposite the Wismar Tavern in Coalheaver Alley. Ha ha! How funny he looks with his with his bass viol on his back, a tulip in his hat, the valve horn under his arm, and a bottle in his pocket. Step down into the boat, sir. What's that gilded applecrop with a monkey on his shoulder trying to say? Le diable! Il porte son violon, oui, par-dessus l'épaule, comme le Suisse porte l'albarde. Now he puts his valve horn to his lips.
Ach, du dummer Teufel, versteht sich auf die Musik wie ein Kuh auf den Mittag. Movis, Bruder, willst du was Kirschen haben?
Step into the boat, Susanna. Mind the meat basket. Jump, little sister dear, you with your kid gloves and fish basket. Where's she been? Out mangling. Out mangling. Ah! A blast on the valve horn. Susanna sings. The breeze is frolic, and the waves heave and sway. Shove off!
Splendid isle, I a while will flee from thy joys, thy tumult, stir and noise. Oh, thy proud palaces. Blow your horn, move its yes. See our boat bravely float mid schooners and yachts. The Spanish trader note puts to sea gallantly. In Cadiz and Dublin soon she'll be. Score a shot. Was it not royal roofs against the sky? So tender melt the eye. In the valley below stands the arsenal. Oh, on the wall within call, embraces and flags, big guns and cannonballs. See the flash, hear the crash. Encircled by cliffs the echoes clash.
The waves gleam and glitter, the cooling gusts delight us. Is it all too much for you, Moritz? Your very good health, sir. But look across to the opposite shore. At the water's edge, what a forest of swaying masts and fluttering pennants. The sun beats down, church bells peal, drums thunder, ensigns flutter, pikes gleam, and the chimes tinkle and trill. Uncork the bottle! Ha ha ha! Moritz flings away his hat and wig among the waves and drinks the whole world's skull. Skull! A blast on the Baldhorn! Easy on the oars! Quiet now! The nymph sings, and the zephyrs echo her voice.
Tra-la-la, oh, she
Tra-la-la-la,
smiles at me, her hat in her hand, enlaced with rosy band. At her breast a bouquet, frilly skirts well arrayed.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, la come, known to some, so deftly she skips ashore with buxom bum.
Oh, go to, thanks to you, I've torn my apron quite in two.
Raillery,
Let me be to slaughter her steps, no further will I go.
as it is, here you sit.
And my heart it could split.
Nearly there,
Don't you dare sit still, I entreat. Don't touch my rose so rare.
oh, but why?
Sooner I, unmade among these graves, so would die. Drain off thy glass, see death upon thee waiting. Sharpen his sword and peer in at the door. Be not afraid, his cruel haste abating. He closes it again and grants thee 1 year more. thy hand, each vein the blood returning, swollen and damp as from a heated bath. Sweaty thy palm is, its arteries all stiffened. Play till the deafened, drain off thy bottled drink, and sing and laugh. Drain off thy bottle, drink and sing and laugh. From out his bones thy death away is dripping, laughing and gay, thy life he takes by stealth. Burning fiery worms, the mob its oft doth sipping. From this same glass, full sinister its wealth. All is consumed now, or ruined now, thy gazing. My guts are blazing, hast thou the strength once more? Ah, yes, good health. Hast thou the strength once more? Ah, yes, good health.
Aurora lay one morning and slept, a hand beneath her ear. Her key alone the tavern kept, all through its hole might peer. Outside in the tavern, sir, all was nocturnally quiet. Beer was none, nor ale there, scarce water to supply it. On tiptoes he comes and goes about her bedside brothers, lifts a bit of coverlet and whispers with the others. Ulla quivers, snores and shivers, o'er her head the blanket piles, snuggles under with the thunder, turns about and smiles. On window wet with glimmering shower, a rainbow grandly glitters, as on its perch, though early the hour, the landlord's cage bird twitters. At each zephyr's gentle gusts, see how the window panes shaken. Ulla from her slumbers roused awakes, yet cannot waken. To and fro she tosses so, and strikes out somewhat gruesome. As she sleeps she moans and weeps, and scratches at her bosom. Hark her laughter, reaching after oaking bedpost, then a chair. Dons her slippers round her cruppers, clasps her underwear. An angel's hue to lips and a breast so perilously showing, a heaven every moment a test new paradise is owing. But of nature's powers none awaken a rapture so mingled as two eyes which are her sun with warmth and pleasure kindled. If by chance Aurora's glance looks up, then all's enchantment. But if down with pout or frown, our landlord sighs disheartened. Shut your tongue, has never sung so softly sinuous, said he, nor a voice so clear and choice has been or ever shall be. Pale blue gown
Now Ulla took up, all splashed with stains of Pontiac, ran in the bar and poured herself a cup of Cointreau for her stomach. For a sugar lump she yearned, sought in the caddy to scoop it. Bacchus on the surface burned, and in the depth a cupid. Smilingly her glance so free and rich is all it touches. From a knob with silver fob to beggar men on crutches. Lo, for sure a sign as you're a beauty, bottles and 13. Such an Eden here in Sweden never yet was seen. But heavens, alas, our gods, what a change, as Ulla sheds her flounces. Yes, in the doorway there what a strange catchpole himself announces. 4 blind cripples, one boss-eyed, one with a sabre hard-hearted, another with the ropes and tied the nympher and departed. Alas, alack, what woe, what wreck, her shrieks and screams torment me. Every guest turned pale as death, mine host shed tears aplenty. On her bench, poor hapless wench, there stands our Ulla's brandy glass, fresh bespoken, empty, broken, so her pleasures pass. Farewell, my nymph Apollo, inspired my brush tool in thy features. Upon my canvas, though retired, the fairest of all creatures. As in Freya's meadows free, cymbals resound to thy praises, so small Vestal's psalmody an anthem shrill upraises. Weep and wail and take the veil, thread worsted on thy spindle. Sing and look into thy books, thy sun will soon rekindle. Minutes fly, a day goes by, belief and nymph from griefs and sighs. Astral's wings shall shortly swing thee to his paradise.
Come, let us sing. oppressive heart thy balm. Pluck thy sweet heart for another woman who dries in morning sable her tearful eye and dusts her shoes. Out then with the flask, our lady greeting, skål madame, oh serve politest greeting. Glasses på, glasses på, ah, good woman, ne'er I see thee more. Woman, I thank thee for every single day. Both when thou embraced me and when thou sworest in the parade. Thy hath hereafter, my son hath here shall be. And this coat that graced thee, a mantle now becomes for me. Widow woman, cease thy weeping to rear thee. Here our Movit's heart no longer grieve thee. And instead, choose another corporal to thy bed.
Oh, your humblest of servants, most gracious for host, take a seat to the hands or ere we carve up the roast. And the soup, sir, 'twas so tasty, even worthy a toast. And the meatballs in their gravy, charming, sir host. Herring salad, delicious with onions and all. Ah, what exquisite turkey, I do doubt me at all. If the king, sir, in his kitchen for such brisket could call, come and fill our brimming punch bowl. Skål, sir, a skål. Friends gather round, our glasses we raise. Bow to you, Madam Hostess, be all honor and praise. Oh, your humblest of servants, most gracious Sir Host, a health unto your lordship, skål, sir, a toast. To my fair one, your servant, his goblet would fill. Happy days, lovely Iris, if you will, as I will. In mid-April we'll be wedded and be bedded until at our nuptials every fiddle shall trill forth a thrill. Can this hand and my passion so heartlessly spurn, or this eye which toward me I see stealthily turn, or this lovely heaving bosom which I faintly discern, in the new year for a husband's embraces not yearn. Friends gather round, our glasses we raise. Bow to you, Madam Hostess, be all honor and praise. See your humblest of servants, he drinks to your health. Skål, did ye say a herring? I'd have one myself.
Mandolins
fish pond a cup may I proffer, oh, from the fountain a real crystalline. See from the hinges thy portals lie broken, scarce can the flowery breeze resist. Showers in the heavens new sunshine foretoken, as thou seest. Ola, my Ola, what say'st to my offer? Strawberry scarlet in milk and wine. Oh, from the fish pond a cup may I proffer, oh, from the fountain a real crystalline. Isn't it divine, say this our fisher caught, divine, yea, be it spoken, and the leafy oak trees proudly row on row, all greenly below. Where the quiet reaches of the inlet flow, there are far off between ditches, meadows low. Isn't it divine, say all this verdant show, divinely so, divinely so. Call at thy window a health to thy graces. Hear how the bells of the city chime. Into the courtyard calaces and chases, splendidly rolling the grasses begrime. Lean from thy window, I pray thee, and reach me, drowsy on horseback, O Lombine. Firstly a crust, then a glass, I beseech thee, Highland wine. Skål at thy window, a health to thy graces. Hear how the bells of the city chime. Into the courtyard calaces and chases, splendidly rolling the grasses begrime. Isn't it divine, say this our fisher caught, divine, yea, be it spoken, and the leafy oak trees proudly row on row, all greenly below. Where the quiet reaches of the inlet flow, there are far off between ditches, meadows low. Isn't it divine, say all this verdant show, divinely so, divinely so. Led to his stable my stallion prances, whinnying, stamping proudly he, in the doorway yet longingly glances, up to thy window, fair Ola, to thee. Ardent thine eyes with their promise of pleasure, all things in nature must enthrall. Clang at thy gate then in plenteous measure, clang thy skull. Laid to his stable my stallion prances, whinnying, stamping proudly he, in the doorway yet longingly glances, up to thy window, fair Ola, to thee. Isn't it divine, say this our fisher caught, divine, yea, be it spoken, and the leafy oak trees proudly row on row, all greenly below. Where the quiet reaches of let flow. There are far off between ditches, meadows low. Isn't it divine, say, all this verdant show, divinely so, divinely so. Step forth, thou God of night, the fiery sun assuaging, bid thou the lonely star a feeble strife be waging against the evening sky. Come cool the sultry wave, allay your passion raging, and veil the slumberous eye. Where sleeps the woodsman wild, his hat beneath his ear, his dog curled by his gun, each treacherous song to hear, a faithful vigil keeps. The angler baits his line, all in the reedy mere, and splashes in the deeps. Leave thy thread, say, can thy bosom tender resist the drowsy lie? Wherewith wouldst thou defend her, or heed its every blow? Lay falcon down thy sledge, thyself to sleep surrender, e'en I to slumber go.
O'er the misty park of Haga, in the frosty morning air, to her green and fragile dwelling, see the butterfly repair. In the least all tiny creatures, by the sun and zephyrs wont, wakes to new and solemn raptures, in a bed of flowers wont. In thy lease, O royal Haga, many a fair and grassy space, see the swan upon thy waters, all a gleaming grace displays. In the forest's distant chambers, where the echoing axes call, in the granite stone some molded, and the birch and pine tree fall. Lo, Brunsviken's tiny naiads, all their golden horns upraise, as a white cascading fountain over Sola's church tower plays. Lordschoms på Hagas rise. How delightful 'tis to savor within the fog's array both the royal monarch's flavor and the greetings of the fair. Every glance his eye dispenses compels a grateful tear. In the sullen, in his sorrow, must a Taga find new cheer.
Kära mor, slå nu hand på kjolen. Hör på basviolen dansar tjock och stor. Kära far, fader Movits klinga. Lät nu kvinten springa, frisk stråken dra. Stryk och knäpp och sup och dundra. Lät din håle stå och undra vem som är anskar. Moder hör, skaffa vin och flikor, både med smäck och brikor, allt mig lika gör. Stopet är fullt, häll i musikanten, här på fyrkanten, rätt nu blir tombol. Hurra, flickor och figurer,